The Purisima diving bell was the world's first deep diving bell built for commercial divers. This 1,000-foot historic diving system was used to transport divers and engineers to and from deepwater work sites in support of offshore oil and gas operations. Prior to Purisima, exploration and development was limited to depths that divers could reach from the surface. The system was designed in 1963 by the late Hugh Dan Wilson. Dan led a cadre of pioneering local divers who formed General Offshore Divers. The diving bell they developed was named for Purisima Point north of Santa Barbara. Wilson was diving for abalone there when he originally conceived his design. The bell was built the following year by General Offshore Divers, which had then become part of Ocean Systems, Inc. Purisima's concept was unique in that it was designed to safely transport divers and non-diving engineers to a deepwater work site. The entire 11,000-pound diving bell was lowered from a support ship or a drilling rig. Both spheres provided life support and protection from the cold and pressures of deep ocean water. The upper sphere sealed observing engineers at surface pressure, as is done in submersibles. The lower sphere housed divers who were pressurized to the equivalent ocean depth at their worksite. Internal and external hatches separated the dual spheres, but divers could communicate with personnel inside the upper sphere via a communication system located within the diver's headgear. The bell was supplied from the surface with a mixture of oxygen and helium breathing gas, permitting divers to work at extreme depths. Once pressurized, a diver could then exit the dry bell into the water using a lightweight diving mask and a rubber Aquala dry suit. The diver's mask was attached to an umbilical hose, or a tether, that fed the diver his breathing gases. This combination of diving bell, lightweight gear, and mixed gases offered a means to reach extreme depths beyond those attainable by surface divers using the standard heavy gear. The lower sphere also provided a safe haven for divers to complete the long hours of decompression in relative comfort topside. Purisima could be brought up from the depths and the support ship could head back to port, all while the divers remained safely sealed under pressure in their sphere. Initial testing of the Purisima was done in the Santa Barbara Harbor, and later unmanned tests were conducted in the Santa Barbara Channel to 1,800 feet. The tests revealed buoyancy and stability problems, so a third sphere was added in an attempt to stabilize the bell vertically in the water column. However, the addition of the third sphere made launch and recovery very difficult in rough seas. Despite Purisima's flaws and challenges, this prototype bell was a major catalyst in the evolution of deep-water mixed-gas diving technology that emerged from Santa Barbara in the 1960s. Purisima provided the foundation for other advanced diving systems worldwide, systems that built upon its design and allowed divers to work deeper, more efficiently, and in much greater safety. These advancements ultimately made Santa Barbara the birthplace of deepwater commercial diving, and it remains a hub for commercial diving technology to this day.